Good morning and welcome to World of Sport Replay with your host, Peter Donegan.
Good morning everyone and welcome to World of Sport Replay on this quite pleasant morning here in Melbourne and the start of a very big day of sport here on Channel 7 with, as Sandy mentioned, World of Sport coming up at 11 o'clock and then of course the big clash, the Army Reserve Cup clash between Geelong and Footscray at the Lakeside Oval at 2:15. We'll be taking a look at racing yesterday from Moonee Valley and of course also greyhound racing and harness racing from the past week or so here on World of Sport Replay this morning. Now let's take a look at the Tats Lotto numbers from last night. It was draw number 411 and that was as drawn by Sandy Roberts and Debbie Finn last night, and of course Sandy and Debbie will be along next week. Numbers were 7, 10, 16, 22, 26 and 37 with the supplementary number 31. And in Super 66 last night, for a pool of over $321,000, numbers were 1, 3, 3, 2, 3 and 2. So the best of luck with those numbers in Tats Lotto and Super 66. We'll take a break and be back to take a look at yesterday's big card of racing at Moonee Valley. Moonee Valley, and of course you saw all the action from the Valley live here on 7 yesterday afternoon, and only 7 races on the program, but quite an interesting day of racing. However, I don't know whether the punters would share those sentiments because only one favourite was successful from the 7 races. Let's go back to the running of the opening race on the card, the 4:20 Pastries handicap, and the favourite here was Palace Intrigue at 9-4, and your commentator at Moonee Valley yesterday was Brian Martin.
And there's the light, and they're racing now in the first event with O'Johnny ridden out hard from the gate and one of the best to begin with billowing. There's Affected driving up towards the lead, settling down from Golden Comment, and further out in the track then Cobbler Boy, Palace Intrigue back along the inside. From Pinion, followed by My Papa racing wide, Librano Lodger 4 deep around the outside of Sun Gust, and getting fairway back Pay Presto and second last Polisson. At the 1250 metre mark, and the leader here is billowing by 2 lengths now. Affected second, a half O'Johnny. A length then 2 on the outside. Cobbler Boy, Golden Comment, the fence, a length further back, Palace Intrigue. Trapped in on the fence at the moment. Now he eases away from the rail to get one off the fence, and My Papa 3 deep. A length into Sun Gust, followed by Pinion. Over on the inside, Pay Presto. Then Librano Lodger, and back on the inside, Polisson brought up the rear. At the turn of the 850 metre mark, billowing about a half in front of Affected. Going up 3 deep, the outside, Cobbler Boy and My Papa 4 wide. Palace Intrigue has worked out about 4 deep. Outside him is Sun Gust, and back along the rail, then O'Johnny. Outside him, Golden Comment from Pinion running on. Then Pay Presto, Librano Lodger and Polisson last of all. 550 out, and Affected swept to the front now. Got a length in front now, a length and a half to My Papa. Palace Intrigue went up on the outside. They're followed back on the rails by Golden Comment getting out. Then Cobbler Boy and a gap then to Pinion and O'Johnny. It's Affected the leader on the turn, 300 to go. A length in front now, getting to second, Golden Comment. Palace Intrigue third. The other struggling further back, O'Johnny. Affected the leader straightening up with Golden Comment. Going to be the danger on the outside. Palace Intrigue can't go on from O'Johnny, but Affected in front with 150 to go. Golden Comment trying to peg it back from O'Johnny, but Affected still in front. Ridden hard by Young Morn, and Affected's going to get the money in the first event. Affected 3/4 to Golden Comment. A neck away third, O'Johnny. 2 lengths to Palace Intrigue fourth. A gap then to Pinion. Then My Papa, Cobbler Boy, Polisson, followed by Pay Presto. Then Sun Gust, 8 lengths further back, Librano Lodger, and billowing has brought up the rear.
Affected taking out the first event, racing up handy to the lead and dashing away at the 400 metre mark at 5-2. Golden Comment 5-1, O'Johnny at 9s, and the favourite Palace Intrigue was 4th at 9-4. The Somerton Handicap race 2, 1600 the journey, and despite the fact that a few punters had a bit of a query about him, Red Opaque was the favourite at 6-4 on.
Red Opaque jumped away with them a little bit slow out. Moonee on the inside, and out quickly as Cardinal Papal Princess up towards the leader, settling down. There's Fearless Show and Fairy Saint driving straight up towards the front, running when they settle. Out a little wide as Propeller down to that first turn, and last of all as Arbitral, but trapped on the outside. On that first turn, and Fairy Saint went to the front, led by 3/4 to Fearless Show. Red Opaque going a little fiercely on the outside of Moonee is locked away on the fence and resents it at the moment, and Arbitral sweeps around the outside and goes to the the lead down the back. And the top weight, it's Arbitrell on the outside now, going up to match strides with Fairy Saint. The pace fairly keen. They're 2 lengths to Fearless Show, 2 to Red Opaque on the outside of Moonee, 3 to Papal Princess, a length last of all Propeller. At the 950 metre mark, and the leader is Arbitrell on the outside, a half in front of over on the fence there, Fairy Saint, and they're 2 lengths in front of Red Opaque. Now he's put this favourite back to the fence with a better ground in it. It's quickly running up to third. Fearless Show hard ridden. Papal Princess pulled out wide. Then came Propeller pulling to the outside though and dropping out of it Moonee. 550 metres to go. Arbitrell has now got to the front from Fairy Saint. Red Opaque has quickly gone to third. Looks to be travelling pretty well, and 2 to Papal Princess, and then Propeller the outside, and 3 to Fearless Show. 4 lengths to Moonee, but it's Arbitrell back to the rail in front of the 350. Red Opaque goes up to his girth on the outside, then Papal Princess, and pulled out very wide then. At the head of the others is Propeller, but Red Opaque went up to Arbitrell on the turn. Red Opaque put its head in front of Arbitrell when they turned from Papal Princess. At the 200 metre mark, Arbitrell fighting on. Red Opaque on the outside, about a head in front. They come close together. It's Red Opaque with Arbitrell fighting back, and they're clear of Papal Princess. Arbitrell, Red Opaque going stride for stride. Arbitrell's kicking on the inside, comes again, and Arbitrell wins it ahead to Red Opaque. 2.5 away third is Papal Princess, followed by Fairy Saint, a gap then to Propeller, then Fearless Show, and 15 lengths to Moonee last of all.
Well, the favourite looks certain to get the money coming around the home term, but with Bobby Skelton riding vigorously, the first of a winning double for Bob yesterday, Arbitrell got home in the second at 11 to 2 from the favourite Red Opaque at 6 to 4 on Papal Princess, third at 8 to 1. 2 big jumping races at Moonee Valley yesterday. The first of them was the Moonee Valley Hurdle, the third over 3,400 metres. It was a wide open betting affair. Equal favourites Savant and Sir Medes at 9 to 2.
And there they go. Jumped at a pretty good line. Samides after the start. Harnett pulled him straight back to get across to the rail, and over on the inside, Yakidar, one of the best to begin with Norfolk Tiger and Long Range. Further out as well, noted from So Just. Right around the outside goes Big Julie up towards the lead from So Just. As they go to the second, Big Julie came down. Big Julie has gone down at the second jump, and hampered badly there was Arbutus. He's got around the outside. Big Julie on his feet. The rider is okay after going over the first 2 and heading down the back the first time. And the leader over along the inside here is Long Range, getting out 2 lengths to Arbutus, second on the outside of Sandbagger. As they go to the third, down by the 1,000 metre mark on the first round. Over on the inside, Wild Native now goes third, Sandbaker fourth. They're followed by Zamanoff, a length further back the outside. Then came Skyros, and further back on the fence is Yakidar. They're followed 2 lengths off by So Just, Norfolk Tiger, Sir Agrafo. Well back was Savant on the first circuit, about 2 lengths to Bon Brummel, and 4 lengths to Samides, he's last of all. 2,600 metres to go. Here's the fourth jump. There is a double down by the school on the first lap, and it's Long Range on the inside. Over that about 3/4 Arbutus, 2 lengths further back Zamanoff. Over along the inside of him is Wild Native, a length further back then Skyros, and 2 further back Sandbagger. A length Yakidar as they go to this second one of the double. Over on the outside of it, So Just, followed by Sir Agrafo, Norfolk Tiger, 2 lengths further back Bon Brummel and Savant, and 3 lengths to Sir Medes. If he's saved for the last run, he's last of all. As they come around the top turn with 2,000 metres to go, and it's only an even pace. Long Range joined by Arbutus the outside, 2 to Wild Native on the inside of Zamanoff, getting a lovely run. 2 lengths to Skyros, Sandbagger. There's Sir Agrafo pulled out wide to improve his position around the outside of Sandbagger, followed by Yakidar. Further back then in the field, Bo Brummel as they go over that one in front of the stand. So just ahead of him, Norfolk Tiger the fence, making ground as Savant going up, and 4 lengths to Sir Medes. They've gone over 6, they've got 6 to get over. They've got 1,700 metres to go. They're right at the halfway mark, going out of the straight now, and it's on the inside Long Range, about a neck Arbutus, a length and a half Zamanoff. On the inside of him, Wild Native is fourth, 2 lengths further back. In the field came Skyros, Sir Agrafo the outside. Bon Brummel 3 deep around Yakidar on the inside of Sandbagger. A length further back Savant, So Just, and 2 to Sir Medes, who got up along the inside of Norfolk Tiger. Over the first of the 1,500, here's the second one down the side, and Long Range drifting away from the fence, joined and headed by Arbutus the outside. Arbutus now put its head in front with 1,400 metres to go, although Long Range got up on the inside again as they go to the 12.50, and they're 2 to Zamanoff and Wild Native the rail, a length and a half Sir Agrafo. Then Savant on the outside with Sandbagger going forward from Skyros the fence, a length further back So Just, Yakidar. Sir Medes is hard ridden back, second last to the moment with Bon Brummel, and 4 4 lengths to Norfolk Tiger. At the jump of the 1,000-metre mark, Arbutus long-range jumper together, but Zamanov joined in quickly on the outside. He's had a lovely run, Zamanov, and with 3 jumps to get over at the 850-metre turn, Zamanov went up to make a line of 3 to tackle long range, and Arbutus in the centre. A length and a half further back is Sky Ross from Sir Agrafo, pulled out wide. Sir Medes has to pull out deep around So Just, getting through the field from Wild Native, and then further back in the field Savant. At the third last, and Zamanov raced up to Arbutus to join it. A length Sir Agrafo. Sir Medes is labouring out wide in the centre, then Sky Ross, and So Just has got a glorious run through. 2 jumps to get over, and So Just has got right up on the inside to join Zamanov. 2 lengths Sir Agrafo, the other struggling. Further back then Sky Ross, Arbutus. Sir Medes can't win from Savant. Then Long Range and Wild Native, but So Just with that beautiful run through at the 350. Hit the lead on the turn with 1 jump to get over from Zamanov, the top weight, battling on. There 3 to Sir Agrafo and 3 to Sky Ross. Savant, Arbutus, the other struggling, but in the straight, hard against the fence, and it's So Just with that glorious rails run at the 600-metre mark, heading down towards the last jump with a good lead over Zamanov. So Just comes to it. Oh, he stepped straight through. He landed a length in front. Zamanov having another crack at him, but So Just with the pull in the weights is too good. And So Just wins a length and a half. Zamanov, 3 lengths Sir Agrafo, 5 lengths Sky Ross, then Savant, Von Brummel, Arbutus, Long Range, Wild Native, Yakida, Norfolk Tiger, Sandbagger, and he's becoming a bit of an enigma, Sir Medes. He's last of all.
Yes, So Just. He hasn't had too many starts over the obstacles, but that was an impressive win with that beautiful run-up coming by the school, getting right up along the fence. At 8 to 1, he took out the Moonee Valley Hurdle from the consistent Zamanov at 7s. Sir Agrafo 12 to 1, the equal favourites unplaced Savant and Sir Medes at 9 to 2. In the first leg of the double race for the 4 and 20 handicap over 1,000 metres, well, if breeding counts for anything, Contemplation is bred to be a champion, and he was sent to the post, the 5 to 2 favourite.
Racing, Karabaha on the inside, jumped away quickly, away fast, Reform Rogue from the outside, but Belstani Contemplation. Karabaha drives right up on the inside, and he leads, settling down now. Reform Rogue on the outside, trying to head it off, and there's not much between them, settling now from Mersey Star. Belstani went up on the outside a bit further back, Sheer Wonder on the outside, Cardinal's Fury. Sleeping Giant was white, back along the inside, Tribs from Sashi and Contemplation getting out deep. A length further back, then a Bon Marsh, followed by Sky Train, Galactic Star with 2 behind it, Mum's Pride. 8 lengths last of all is Amala, 500 metres to go. Reform Rogue on the outside of Karabaha, a length and a half. Mersey Star getting to 3rd. On the outside of it, Belstani. Contemplation running up behind them, going home very quickly, and then a gap on the field to Sashi. Contemplation gets a split and races to Reform Rogue and Mersey Star, the centre when they straighten. It's balked again, Contemplation. Mersey Star took the lead with 150 to go. Contemplation got up on the inside of it. They fight it out from Reform Rogue and Galactic Star rattling home. Contemplation in front near the line, and Contemplation gets the money. Contemplation, a neck on the line, Mersey Star. 3rd's very tight. Sleeping Giant flashed home with Galactic Star. Might be Galactic Star, 3rd wide out from Sleeping Giant. Then Reform Rogue, Mum's Pride, followed by Sheer Wonder. Amala picked a few up from Karabaha, a Bon Marsh, Sky Train, Tribs, Belstani, Sashi, and Cardinal's Fury, one of the last in.
Well, you wouldn't see a better or more determined ride from any of the senior riders. Young Lenny Maund on Contemplation, a great effort, 5 to 2 in favourite. Mersey Star 16 to 1, Galactic Star 11 to 2.